So, the G20 summit is about to commence. And I think many of you will agree with me when I say it feels good to be a South African. It feels good to see our country shining internationally on a very positive note. Even though there were some negative elements that tried to ruin it. But I see the mood is quite positive. It's quite positive. And I think all of us, we must congratulate and commend our president for his resolute stance that he has taken with the Americans. Even though, in my opinion, the stance was quite late in the day, but yeah, the man did not bow down. The man did not kneel the knee. The man did not, you know what, he did not kiss ass. A lot of critics have labeled our president as a sellout, as a puppet, as a stooge of the West. And if clearly he was a puppet or a stooge of the West, he'd have literally bowed down to Donald Trump, and he did not do that. Donald Trump right now is in the White House and he's having a meltdown. He's busy throwing tantrums like a 5-year-old. I mean, the German Chancellor is here. The Italian Prime Minister Giorgio Meloni is here. The Prime Minister of Vietnam is here. The Premier of China, Li Qiang, is here. I understand the Brazilian President Lula Ignacio da Silva is here. The Nigerians are here as well. The President of Angola with the African Union is here. Ursula von der Leyen, the European Union Commission Chair, is here as well. It feels good. It literally feels good that our country is shining in a very positive light. But my key takeaway from this is that we've displayed a typical behavior that many of us grew up with when we do what we call spring cleaning when visitors come. We've done that as a country. And I just hope that this now becomes a consistent behavior, because what this government has literally showed us is that they are capable of service delivery. They are capable. And I don't think we should clap hands for them right now, because it's something they were out to do from the beginning. But right now, in terms of the summit and all of that, we need to stand together as patriots and let our flag shine high, higher than the negative sentiments that a lot of negative people wanted to paint about our country, which will never hold. Because why? The truth always stands. There's no genocide happening in South Africa. And all of us standing here today, we know where genocide is happening. So I'm definitely happy. I'm definitely happy that, you know what, the summit is here and we're doing well for ourselves as a country. I mean, to start with, on an economic note, S&P, the rating agency, has given South Africa a positive rating, although it's still below above junk status. But this is the first positive rating that we've got from S&P since 2005. The finance minister and the governor of the Reserve Bank, they've reduced our interest rates to be, or inflation to be below, the inflation target, to be below 3%. It was recorded earlier in the week that the economy in the previous quarter created 250,000 jobs. We had Eskom's bold plans to increase supply to the grid. They are going to create 14,000 power lines that will be going across the country to increase our grid and our dependency on energy. So from an economic or a financial point of view, we are starting the summit on a very good note. And our president and our finance minister and even the Minister of Trade and Industry, they need to leverage on this. They really need to leverage on this. Such things don't happen regularly. I don't know how many countries, or I don't know how the G20 will come to South Africa or Africa again. I'm not sure. But right now we need to make the best of it. And I think we need to tap ourselves on the back as South Africans. I mean, goodness Lord, you can look at the air traffic in Johannesburg. That literally shows that South Africa has the potential, and its cities have the potential to become world-class cities, which they are. But due to the lack of service delivery, that standard hasn't been applied throughout swiftly. So I think I'm very positive and I'm very happy about this. A lot of things are not going well in our country, but at least with this summit, we're able to project our country on a beautiful light. Let's be patriotic, South Africa, and enjoy the moment. Tell me what you think about this in the comment section.